Coming up on Network Africa, the UN calls for the immediate and unconditional release of all Dapchi abducted schoolgirls. South Africa Parliament backed motion on land expropriation without compensation hastens transfer of land from white to black owners. And officials who ignored warnings over Mozambique's rubbish dump landslide to be prosecuted. Hello and welcome to Network Africa. I'm Millicent Nwaka. We begin with concerns from the United Nations over the abduction of 110 students of the Government Girls Science and Technical College Dapchi in Yobe State. Beyond that, the world body is calling for the immediate and unconditional release of all schoolgirls and their safe return to their families. This concern was expressed by the spokesperson for the UN, Stéphane Dujarric, who also condemns the attack and abduction of the students from their school on Monday, February the 19th, 2018. While asking the federal government to swiftly do all within its part to rescue the girls, the UN promises its support to Nigeria and other countries battling with similar challenges. In the meantime, the federal government is assuring the students of the Government Girls Science and Technical College Dapchi that their abducted schoolmates will be found. 5 of the students who narrowly escaped from the abduction last week have returned to their school and are reflecting on the ugly incident that led to their abduction of their colleagues. Academic activities in the school have since been paralyzed while the entire Dapchi community is in a very sorrowful mood.
Government Science and Technology School Dapchi, still a shadow of itself. It's about 10 days since 110 girls were kidnapped from their hostel. Residents of the town are still waiting anxiously, hoping that someday their abducted daughters will return home. The school gate is still shut, but these girls have managed to gain entrance into the premises to relive the memories of the Black Monday. They were lucky to have escaped from the attack, but their friends were not. They take a walk around the school, which used to be their second home, but now a ghost town. They seem to be getting tired of staying at home.
Honestly, we are saddened with the abduction because we don't read again. Sitting idle at home and the value of education in our modern world cannot be overemphasized. 110 of us were abducted, including my best friend Zara Mohammed, whom we do all things together. I call on the government to look at the pathetic situation to intensify effort towards the rescue of our colleagues.
This is a story they have had to tell day after day. Obviously, they are yet to come to terms with the reality. But government seems not ready to leave anything to chance at assuring them that their missing colleagues will return home safely. The National Security Advisor, retired Major General Babagana Monguno, is in Yobe State to reassure the people of government's commitment towards rescuing the missing girls.
One thing I want to reassure you is the commitment of President Muhammadu Buhari in getting all these girls back. This is a primary responsibility that rests not just on his shoulder, but on mine as well as all my colleagues who are here and those who are also operating elsewhere.
The Yobe State Governor Ibrahim Gaidam is asking for a speedy military action to have the girls return. He's, however, confident that the effort so far will yield the needed results.
I urge our religious leaders, community leaders, and indeed all our citizens to intensify prayers for the good health and safe return of the missing schoolgirls.
Back in Dapchi town, some shops are still locked, while other small businesses are beginning to pick up gradually. But that has not taken off the reality of the abduction, which has now put the town under the spotlight of global attention.